Hello. Hey guys, it's Kimmi, Healthy Life with Kimmi. I hope all is well. I am here with my weekly weigh-in update. I'm going to take you on a walk with me, but first I wanted to go over the numbers and then we'll discuss what actually happened. Okay, so I am disappointingly reporting that I had a 1.8 weight gain this week. Okay, 1.8, and I really don't think it's a true 1.8 because you know how the scale fluctuates. You hold water weight. I'm going to talk about some of the things I ate this week that I know that caused the water retention, and some of the things I think contributed to this. Also, I wanted to go over my points had reduced to 26 points, and I think I still thought they were 28, so that might have affected some of that 1.8 that I'm talking about. And then on top of that, I had a total activity points of 16 points this week from walking, which was great. That gave me an extra 16 points, but that did not add over to my my points from Weight Watchers. That's the plan I'm doing for those of you who do not know. So we're gonna walk and talk about the rest of it. Okay, let's get into it. So let's talk about the weight gain, 1.8. So again, I'm not ecstatic about that, but again, I don't think it's true. Let me tell you why. Because this week we ordered from New York. Those of you who are in New York know what I'm talking about. It's one of those things, if you know, you know. We ordered Cat's Deli. And Cat's Deli is, they have like pastrami, roast beef, stuff like that, right? Delicious. So we've been to New York a couple times and we love going to that particular deli. But you can also have it delivered to your home. So we treated ourselves, and that's what we did. We had it delivered. So it was so good. Let me get out the sun. So I try not to eat a lot of beef because it stays in my body. So I ate probably, yeah, I know how I do, right? If it's in the house, I'm gonna eat it. So I did not have like one sandwich today and then say, okay, I'll have another one next week. No, I had one sandwich every day on the rye bread from New York. They ship you the rye bread, they ship you the meat, they ship you the cheese, pickles, all that. Whew. So all that being said, the pickles have a lot of salt in them. The meat has a lot of salt in it. You know, pastrami and stuff like that, which I try not to eat. So I think I'm just kind of clogged up, you know, to be honest. Now, I went ahead and reported this, even though I was very upset and sad, like I was saying, to report it. Because I was like, dang, I just told you I was back on track. I'm doing good, right? And then 1.8 weight gain. But I'm human, and I don't expect to lose every single week. But let's talk about the good, okay? So as I was stating earlier, I had 16 plus activity points. But I realized that my phone had did an update or something. So the 16 activity points did not go over to my Weight Watchers. So it was showing me in the negative. And I knew it was showing me in the negative because a few days I ate more than I was supposed to. But I just figured it all balanced out in the end, which it normally does. But I would like the points, my activity points, to actually go over to the Weight Watchers app. So that was the problem. So we figured that out. Once that happened, I still was in a negative a little bit, but I've been walking a lot this week. Let me see, can I show y'all? You probably can't see a big difference. I'm getting ready to do a video though, where I'm gonna show y'all some pictures because I ain't been playing. I've been knocking out these parks. So I went to 3 different parks this week, 3. And I had a ball. So one of the parks we went to has a boardwalk that you can walk on, like a walking trail. And that was super cool. I went there because a lot of people that I know, they go there and they take pictures and put them on their Instagram page. I'm like, oh, I want to go there. So we were in the area. And this is a tip. I always try to give y'all some tips. Take your gym shoes with you everywhere. Take your gym shoes with you everywhere. If you're going to be leaving the house, because y'all know I got that dog issue over here. So sometimes I don't walk in my neighborhood, but I'll take my shoes, and wherever I am, I'll just walk in the parking lot. I could be at Publix shopping, hop out the car and walk 15, 20 minutes, okay? and it all adds up. So take your gym shoes with you. This is a tip. So anyway, we had did a job, and I said, let's go to this particular park. It's called Arabian Mountain Park if you're in Georgia, in DeKalb County. And it's beautiful. It's like a mountain. So we walked that for 30 minutes. It was so funny, guys. So a man was parked behind us. He saw us when we pulled up. And he goes, so he pulled up behind us, but we didn't see him. We did our little walk because what my goal was, I had somewhere else to be that evening. I wanted to do 30 minutes. So we walked 15 up the boardwalk. And I said, when the alarm goes off, we'll walk 15 back. That'll be 30. So the guy asked us, he said, oh, that was his first time at the park too. He said, is that as far as it goes? I mean, he was wondering why we only did 15 minutes. And for me, that was a lot. It ended up being a mile. So he said he was kind of questioning, why did we get back so quick? So I told him, I said, oh, the goal was to do 15 there, 15 back. And he said, oh, okay. He said, so it wasn't a plan to go do the whole park today, huh? I was like, no. He said, well, that's good. Whatever you can do. Now, this is coming from a man, y'all. He was pretty fit. He was probably going to be able to do the whole mountain. Okay. He looked good. He did. And physically, you could tell he was into his body. No shade when he asked us that. He was just kind of joking. So we were kind of joking too. I told him that wasn't the goal for that day. But anyway, so it's funny how people are looking at you, even though, you don't want to think they are, but they really are. And we know that, but you got to push through. Because I could have been like hurt and be like, oh, you trying to talk about me because you fit? But I didn't do that. I just laughed it off. And again, I could tell from his attitude, he wasn't trying to be shady or nothing. But so we did the trail. Then I went to another park that's in the area, Lenore Church. For those of you who may be familiar with Georgia, Lenore Church Park was amazing. And I went there a couple of times. That's the closest one to my house. But again, if you're like me, I don't feel like getting dressed, driving somewhere, even if it's a gym or anything. I do better if something's right there in front of me. So if you have an exercise that you enjoy, like, my new thing is walking in my back. I just come out here, just showing you around. I just come out here and walk. Normally I listen to a podcast or YouTube or something. When I finish recording this, I will. But that's my new thing, and I love it. I'm out here by myself. I hear the birds, get some vitamin D, and I just walk it. I go up and down. Sometimes I go across. Right now I'm trying to stay in the shade so you guys can see me. But I talked about the moondrop grapes recently in the other video, and it was so funny. You all are doing your own thing out there. Many of you have tried cotton grapes. It was several different brands of grapes that you all had tried. And if you missed that video, go back and watch it. And I said, I have to get out more because I didn't know all these different grapes, they existed. I'm just used to eating red or green. But there's something with cotton candy and all these different flavors. So I'm just so proud of you. I love when y'all share tips with me. I should have wrote down some of the different grapes so you all can try it. I just did a video, a short from a past video rather. And I put that out. And I asked, what causes you stress? And some of those comments were so interesting and motivating to me. People are talking about their different health issues that they have, causes them stress, family members that causes them stress. And I realized I'm not by myself. I had a stressful week also. I had a few family things going on. Baby was sick. Not my baby, but my niece's baby. And my sister was relocating. And I'm going to miss her. I talk to her every day. That's why it doesn't seem like I don't see her. But along with all the other losses, sometimes I just like to know she's in town. So if I do want to see her, I can see her. If she does want to see me, we can see each other. You know, one of those kind of things. So, but I'm getting through it. And I didn't want her to think that if you're watching this, sis, I didn't dare want you to think I didn't want you to go, which that wouldn't have stopped you anyway. But just know I do miss you when you're gone. Just like my mother used to say, Kim, I just like you to be in the state when I travel somewhere. And my sister say the same thing. You know, we just miss each other when we're not there. So that causes a little anxiety and stress. So I went out, though, to eat lunch with some friends. And because some of my people watch the video, I'll just say that loosely. So they don't know I'm talking about them. But they're going to know when they watch it. And it was kind of brought to my attention that, and I already know this, but I just have to make better decisions because I'm really not ready to change right now. It was brought to my attention that I eat out too much. Brought to my attention. And they were like, Kim, in order to really succeed, you might have to start eating at home, basically. And I get that. And I already know that when you eat out, you have no control over what they're putting in the food. You don't. I've talked about that in many videos. They put extra butter, you know, extra salt. Because I told y'all about the Cat's Deli I ate, but I didn't tell you I went to a Thai restaurant. I did. I went to a Thai restaurant 2 days ago. Ate the leftovers yesterday before my weigh-in. That was crazy. Before my weigh-in. Yesterday I had the Thai, and the day before I had the the deli. Lou's is in Detroit. That's why that came to my mind. But Cat's Deli, all that sodium. So you guys see, I may not have gained a full 2 pounds. I just may not have. I think it's water and being blocked up from the beef. Okay. So my Thai food, though, had a lot of salt. It was good, though. So I had some Thai food. Have you guys ever tried that? But it was salty. So back to the point the person was making, that I have to try to start eating at home some if I really want to go next level. Because I'm still stuck in hovering around 20 pounds. Now, when I hit that 21, y'all gonna hear it from Georgia to California to Alaska. Okay? Because I'm still hovering around 20, and I feel okay with that. I'll be completely transparent. As long as I'm not going completely up, that's letting me know, hey, you are still in control. I'm still making better decisions than I would if I wasn't doing Weight Watchers. And that's it. Last thing I was going to talk about really quick is I told you that I had 26 points now. I've always had like 28, 29. And I don't think I've been accounting for that. I really don't. I don't think I've been accounting for only having 26 points. So if every day I'm overeating by 2, you do the math. 2 times 7 is 14. So I think I've been counting 28. I think I've been counting 28. Now I ain't gonna tell y'all I have a 20-year banking history. I worked at the bank in Detroit for 10 years. I worked at an Atlanta bank for 10 years. So your girl should know how to count by 2s. That being said, again, if I didn't do my math right, and I don't think I did, I got to remember I only get 26, because every time you lose weight on Weight Watchers, they take points away. So where I started with 29, now I'm down to 26. Yep. So anyway, if I overate by 2 points every day, so that's 2 times 7 is 14, plus if I didn't do my extra points that they give you, because every week you get like a little bank, you can use more or less of those points. And then my activity points was off because it wasn't connected to my phone correctly because of an update. You see how that math is not mathing? So I have to be a little bit more intentional in making sure I'm only eating 26 points starting today. Okay, 26. So you may think, well, 2 points don't make that big a difference. It can. And again, if you're doing that every day times 7. So I'm going to work on that. So my goals for next week, let's talk about it really quick. My goals for next week are to continue to increase my water, avoid beef as much as I can, because I'm not a big beef eater. But whenever I do have it, it's in my system for 3 to 4 days, if not longer. So I'm going to try to eliminate the beef and make sure my points are right. I think I just said that. Increase my water, continue to do my walking, and I just feel good. I feel good. I actually think I look better. I mentioned that in another video, just standing up better. Today I thought I'd put on my flower. I usually wear one, and my lips. My mother would not go anywhere without her lipstick. I will talk to y'all and go places without lipstick. But I said I might need to start doing that. Oh, one more thing, guys. I wore an outfit that I typically would not have worn. It was like a shirt dress, and I had on a blue jean jacket. I'm gonna see, can I get that put in this video for you? Because I normally don't get these edited. I just kind of walk and talk. But I really want y'all to see how I looked that day. I'm gonna put a couple pictures in this video. Yeah, so I hope you stay to the end, because I'm gonna include a few shots in this video so you can just get a little preview. I'm changing my wardrobe. So again, I wore this little shirt dress with some heels, and I typically would not have worn that. And if my mother were here, me and my sister was laughing. She would have had a fit, because she would have been like, you need on something longer than that. But I was feeling so cute. I had just went to lunch with my sister and her friend, and she's my friend too. Yeah, she's my friend too. But I didn't want my sister to think I'm trying to steal her friend. So no offense, friend. You know what I'm talking about. So anyway, I'm going to throw that picture in here, a couple, just so y'all can see my progress. And I'm really starting to make some choices with my clothing that's a little bit different. And I feel good. So this was a great video. Again, had the weight gain, but ain't no stopping us now. Ain't no stopping. Until next time, guys, this is Healthy Life with Kimmi. Bye.